Good news for cold people looking to find a way to escape to warmer destinations. Local 12 News reporter Jeff Hirsch joins us now from the International Airport in Hebron with what Frontier is offering flyers now. Good afternoon, Jeff.
Good afternoon, and it is a new frontier for Frontier here at CVG. Of course, it's 70 degrees inside the airport, about 7 degrees outside, but Frontier is adding service to warm weather destinations, new flights to new cities, and also new flights to existing cities. And they announced that this morning. Now, what they're going to start on April 30th is nonstop service to Fort Myers, Florida. Just coincidentally, actually not coincidentally, Delta is cutting their service to Fort Myers down to one flight a week. Frontier is going to come in every day. They're also going to fly daily to Atlanta. Very interesting to take on Delta going to Atlanta. And they are also adding service to existing destinations, warm weather vacation destinations, Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, and Las Vegas. And they're definitely trying to fill a void that's happening as Delta has drastically downsized the hub. And what Frontier coming in with even more service should do is should help downsize the fares, because Cincinnati is traditionally one of the most expensive, if not the most expensive, airports to fly out of in the entire country. In less than 2 years, Frontier will have gone from one destination to just so many. Well, let's find out how many.
We'll be up to 61 weekly departures here in Cincinnati, and as Bill said, that now puts Cincinnati in the top 10 of Frontier's airports nationwide. We've been, as I say, we've been very pleased with the level of response from the community. We look forward to getting another great response to these new services. We know the demand's out there. We know this region values the service, and when we see a region valuing the service, we come back and add more service.
It'll make it less expensive and probably save me several trips to Dayton is what it'll do. So that's, we've needed something here in this airport for a long time, because we've been kind of in a stranglehold, and so if we can get some cut fares in here, it would help us a lot.
With the new fares and the new service starting on the 30th, now I got to tell you that it'll be warm by then, but still the fares should be lower than what you see on some competing carriers. That's their big selling point. Frontier is the lower fares. Frontier will be, once these flights kick in, the second largest carrier out of Cincinnati. When you think 2 years ago and change, they weren't even here. And because of carriers like Frontier and Allegiant, Cincinnati had 300,000 more passengers last year than the year before. That's way, way down from the glory days of the Delta hub, but at least it's starting back up. Live at the airport, Jeff Hirsch, Local 12 News.
All right, Jeff, thank you for that. And coming up at 5, we're going to look at how Frontier thinks it can go head-to-head with airlines such as Delta with routes to Atlanta.